My beloved brothers and sisters, today I want to share with you something profound, something simple yet often overlooked. We always ask, how do I bring barakah into my home? How can I attract risk, wealth, peace, and goodness into my life? And sometimes the answers are closer than we think. Even the animals around us can be a means of blessings or sometimes hardship. Let's begin. The cat is one of the most beloved animals in Islam, and it holds a very special place in the heart of the Prophet Muhammad. In fact, one of the Prophet's close companions, Abdul Rahman ibn Saka, is famously known by his nickname Abu Hura, which means father of the kittens. He was given this name because he used to carry and care for a small kitten wherever he went. This itself is enough to show how our beloved Prophet and his companions viewed cats not as mere animals but as creatures of mercy, dignity, and purity. The cat in Islamic tradition is known to be fahir, pure. Its presence in a Muslim home is not only permissible, but it also symbolizes cleanliness and harmony. In fact, the Prophet allowed cats to drink from his ablution water. He never scolded or chased away a cat. This tells us something powerful. Islam is not a religion that ignores the small things. Even the smallest act of kindness to a cat can carry weight on your scale of deeds. There's a narration where the Prophet said a woman was punished in hell because of a cat which she had confined until it died. She did not give it food to eat or water to drink, nor did she free it so that it could eat the insects of the earth. This hadith clearly shows that even neglect of a simple animal can lead to serious consequences in the sight of Allah. Now think about the reverse. If harming what Islam says about animals in the home, cat, leads to such punishment, then imagine the reward for caring for one. Many righteous people from our history have testified to the blessings that came into their homes because they looked after stray cats. Some scholars would share how during hard times they kept feeding cats with whatever little food they had. And not long after, Allah opened the doors of sustenance in ways they could not imagine. You see, when you show mercy to the creation, the Creator shows mercy to you. Cats are naturally clean animals. They clean themselves, they don't spoil the home, and they tend to sit quietly without causing disturbance. They don't create spiritual filth, and they are not harmful. This is why, unlike dogs, which have purification rules in Islam, cats can roam freely in the home, sleep on the bed, drink from our utensils, and still be considered clean. The Prophet said about cats, they are not impure, they are of those who go around among you. This means they are part of the environment of the home and not something to be feared or shunned. Moreover, the cat brings a psychological peace into the household. Many people suffering from anxiety, loneliness, or sadness have found comfort in the soft purring of a cat. They sit by your side quietly, giving you a sense of companionship. This emotional peace is also a form of risk. Not all wealth comes in money. Sometimes it comes in the form of calmness in the heart, a feeling of being loved, or a reason to smile. A cat can be a source of that, especially for someone living alone or going through hardship. Now, if a person keeps a cat and treats it well, feeding it, keeping it clean, allowing it comfort, they are rewarded for every bit of kindness. Even when you place a bowl of food for a stray cat in your street, Allah records that as charity. The Prophet told us of a sinful man who was forgiven by Allah simply because he gave water to a thirsty dog. If this is the reward for kindness to a dog, an animal, which we are generally advised to keep outside our prayer areas, then imagine the reward for mercy to a cat, an animal the Prophet himself loved. The presence of a cat also trains the heart. It teaches patience, routine, and care. You have to look after its food, clean its litter, make sure it is well. In that process, your soul becomes softer. You become more nurturing, more compassionate. These are not small things. These are qualities that elevate you in the sight of Allah. Our religion is not about grand actions only. It's about sincerity in the small ones. And if caring for a simple creature like a cat can mold your heart into becoming more merciful, then know that Allah is guiding you toward His mercy. So my dear brothers and sisters, do not underestimate what the presence of a cat can do in your life. It can be a door to animal first that brings wealth, sustenance, a means of reward, a test of your patience, and a key to inner peace. Treat them well, and perhaps through that mercy, Allah will grant you a mercy far greater than you imagined. The chicken may seem like a simple, ordinary animal, but in Islam, even simplicity has deep value. The Prophet Muhammad lived a life of moderation and humility, and he encouraged the Ummah to adopt a lifestyle that was both sustainable and beneficial. Chickens in many Muslim households throughout history have played a quiet yet powerful role in bringing sustenance, self-reliance, and even spiritual value to the home. When you keep a chicken, you're not just raising an animal, you're taking part in a system that teaches you consistency, discipline, and gratitude for Allah's provisions. Chickens are a source of both food and income. They produce eggs regularly, which is a symbol of continuous risk. One egg might not seem like much, but think about the bigger picture. It is a gift from Allah that keeps coming day after day. This kind of daily provision is barakah. It's not about the quantity. It's about the consistency and sustainability of the blessing. You may not receive large amounts of money at once, but when Allah blesses your home with regular sustenance through something like chickens, that's a silent form of wealth. Many overlook. There is something very spiritual about eating from what your own hands have raised. The Quran reminds us repeatedly about the blessings of earning through halal and pure means. When a family raises chickens and benefits from their eggs or meat, they are living off what they have taken care of with their own hands. This instills a deeper level of gratitude. You witness the effort involved in feeding them, protecting them from harm, and ensuring they are healthy. When the food reaches your plate, it's no longer just a meal. It's a result of